Wholeness, beautiful beings, may this message find you well and whole. My name is Nadra Rashida, and welcome to Notes of Nara. Today's topic is forgiving yourself for abandoning yourself. Yes. Oh, yes. When we make very poopy, crappy decisions in life, and we get over the whole blaming the other person. Oh, look how you've wronged me. Oh. We get over that part, fine. But then there's another part to that. It's forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for abandoning you. And sometimes we get caught up in our own illusions. We become disillusioned and we become oh gosh, I forgot the meaning of disillusioned. Guys, I'm sorry. I try to be very aware of the vocabulary words. I'm actually studying in one of my courses. We're in a vocabulary section of the course and how important vocabulary is. So I'm more like, anyway, that was a side comment. But yeah, forgiving myself. Sometimes the things, I think we abandon ourselves because there's something in us that is so hungry for something. And have you ever watched people who you believe had it all? They had the spouse, they had the house, they had the kids, they had the career, or they have the business that's booming, and they still feel they just seem unhappy. And you're like, why do they still give off an air of unfulfillment? I'm thinking of one content creator, which, she has over 5 million subscribers, and I've been following her for quite some time now. She's just a beautiful soul. I think hundreds of, maybe thousands of YouTube content creators have been inspired by her style. It's very vlog, camera, cinematography style. She lives in the middle of nowhere in northern part of Sweden, and her name is Jonna Jenten. She's amazing. She's sells silver jewelry, her artwork. She's made music. Very inspirational, beautiful being. But as an empath and as someone who's very sensitive, I pick up sometimes these huge, just a big pocket of almost sadness. And this is even before her beloved dog, Nanuk, passed away of old age. And but there are some people, have you ever just noticed, I'm like, what is it in them? And we can identify with it because we either have gone through it or are going through it right now. It's this weird void in you that when you're recovering from a hurt, from a pain, and you're recovering and you go inward now, you're not externalizing on the other person or the situation, but you're like, what is it in me that brought this on? What is fragmented? What is broken? What is whole? What is healed? What is unhealed? What did I miss? Did I miss anything? And sometimes through our self-abandonment, we realize, we figure out what it is, but then that's that weight of regret, right? Like, how could I do this to myself? How could I have left myself out, in the cold? And you feel sad. And you have to allow yourself to mourn that, to mourn that moment, that exact moment where you betrayed yourself, where you abandoned you. And it hurts. It hurts. I will also say, I think the thing that really helped me process this, I guess most recent hurt, was just having a friend, a close friend that we just have a connection, and you know, she's just an amazing woman. And it wasn't just trauma dumping and stuff like that, but I will say having an ear, a confidant that can hold space for you so you can mourn that part of yourself. Not feeling sorry for yourself, no, but allowing you to feel that anger and to feel the sadness. And it's almost like I envision myself holding my inner child. And I mean, my inner child's popped up several times in the past several weeks. She'll be like, boop, I'm here, hey. You know? And I'm just holding her. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I abandoned you. I hurt you. All the while, it's something within the inner child that's like, well, thank you for paying attention to me. And thank you for acknowledging what you did. But I needed something from you that this other person or this situation couldn't feed. And so, yeah. You know? Acknowledgement of the self makes us human, and it makes us real. And when you allow yourself to acknowledge another, just acknowledge someone else's presence, that they exist. Do you know how many times I've walked past people without really giving thought to them? Or I walk past people and they give no thought about me at all. I'm just part of the environment. We do this. Human beings, we do this very, very, very well. Especially in densely populated areas in the world. We do this thing where people just become part of the atmosphere, not knowing that every person that walks by is a universe, a multiverse, that they're interdimensional, that they carry so many stories that go beyond just this lifetime. It's a recognition of the self. And so forgiving myself is, I think, because I've had a hard time with forgiving. I just have had a really hard time with forgiving. Have you ever felt like the missing part of you? You know that there's missing parts or fragmented parts of yourself, and you're actively attempting to figure out the size and shape and cut of the puzzle missing. And you just know it's missing, but you can't identify the shape of it yet. That's not always a good feeling. But yes, forgiving the self, forgiving yourself is incredibly important. I feel like that should come first before forgiving another. Forgiving yourself for leaving yourself behind. If you think of it, my inner child is my heart. And it's almost like you leave the inner child. When you abandon yourself, you leave the child version of yourself out in the middle of a blizzard with no shoes, no coat, only the clothes in their back. And they're just standing there trying to keep warm, shivering. And you have to bring them in. And hold them. So, yeah, I'm getting a little emotional because it's an emotional thing to forgive yourself. But may this message find you well and whole, and yes, thank you.